All right, big news coming in. Shocker coming from the patron of the National Conference Party. We see Farooq Abdullah making a comment likening Kashmir to the war-torn Gaza. Farooq Abdullah says Kashmir will meet the same fate as Gaza if at all India does not initiate talks with with Pakistan. He says that talks to Pakistan or Kashmir will become Gaza. This is Farooq Abdullah speaking in reference to India and Pakistan not making peace. He says if this kind of animosity between the two nations continue, then Kashmir might just turn into Gaza. Listen in.
मैंने हर बार ये कहा है, वाजपेयी जी ने जो कहा था कि दोस्त बदलाए जा सकते हैं, पड़ोसी बदलाए नहीं जा सकते। अगर हम पड़ोसियों के साथ दोस्ती में रहेंगे तो दोनों तरक्की करेंगे, अगर दुश्मनी में रहेंगे तो हम आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते इतनी तेजी से। फिर मोदी जी का है बयान, प्रधानमंत्री का, कि वॉर इज नॉट एन ऑप्शन नाउ, अब बातचीत से मसले हल करने हैं। कहाँ है वो बातचीत? आज इमरान खान छोड़ दीजिए, आज नवाज शरीफ वहां के वजीर आजम बनने वाले हैं। वो चिल्ला चिल्ला के कहते हैं हम बात करेंगे। क्या वजह है कि हम बातचीत के लिए तैयार नहीं है? अगर बातचीत से हमने ये सुलझाया नहीं तो माफी चाहता हूं आपसे कहने का, हमारा भी वही हाल होगा जो आज गाजा का और पैलेस्टीनियन का हो रहा है, जिन पे आज बमबारी की जा रही है इजराइल की तरफ से।
Let me cut to Sunilji Bhatt, our correspondent joining us live. Sunil, Farooq Abdullah likening Kashmir to Gaza, saying if we do not initiate talks with Pakistan, then we'll soon see bombings like we see in Gaza, in Kashmir as well. Give us the context with which he's spoken.
Clearly, Nabila, National Conference President and former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Dr. Farooq Abdullah, is resorting to fear-mongering. His stand on talks with Pakistan is known to all. He has been advocating talks with Pakistan, but at a time when we are losing our brave hearts in terror attacks, this is not the right time to, seek talks with Pakistan. Many will call it as insensitive. His demand for talks with Pakistan, and India has never shied away from having dialogue with Pakistan on all issues, but Pakistan has always betrayed India. Remember when Atal Bihari Vajpayee took a bus to Lahore? He went to Lahore in bus and he extended a hand of friendship towards Pakistan. What happened after that? We saw the Kargil war, and Pakistan betrayed India. And later on also, even Dr. Manmohan Singh tried a lot to develop peaceful relations with Pakistan. Then even Narendra Modi, on his inauguration, on his swearing-in ceremony, he invited the then Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif for talks. But what happened after that? We all know. So it's easy to demand talks with Pakistan, but we all know that Pakistan has never been interested in having normal relations with India. And Farooq Abdullah, politicians like Farooq Abdullah have time and again been, raising this bogey of talks with Pakistan, and now he's resorting to, fear-mongering that situation like Gaza will emerge in Jammu and Kashmir. This is quite bizarre, and this is not the time to seek talks with Pakistan, because we are losing our brave hearts. Precious lives are being lost due to Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. This is a time when we all should unite, and we all should stand with our soldiers, and we should demand that there should be massive crackdown on terrorism and terror ecosystem. Remember, Pakistan is hatching new plots to create mayhem in Jammu and Kashmir, to create bloodshed in Jammu and Kashmir. So it's clear that, even Pakistan tries to play victim card. On one hand, Pakistan at the international forum says that it wants peace and the tranquility at the international border, at the line of control. But see what Pakistan does actually. Pakistan sends highly trained terrorists into Jammu and Kashmir, and those terrorists then attack civilians, they attack security forces. So it's not possible to have talks with Pakistan in an atmosphere like this. And even Umar Abdullah, National Conference Vice President Umar Abdullah has said it time and again that the responsibility for having talks between the two countries lies more with Pakistan, because Pakistan is a safe sanctuary for terrorists. Pakistan has been sponsoring terrorism against India. So the onus is on Pakistan to create a conducive atmosphere for talks.
Absolutely,
Nabila,
Sunil. Thanks very much for joining us with those details. Clearly, the onus is on Pakistan at a time we're seeing in the latest 4 of our Jawans were martyred. They died in the line of duty, while Pakistan-backed terrorists attacked and acousted 2 of our army vehicles. This is barely a few days ago, and at a time when terror is still breeding on Indian ground, all backed by Pakistan. Here is Farooq Abdullah hoping for a conversation with Pakistan, but clearly, like our correspondent says, initiative must come from Pakistan alone.